Do you see what your new rappers, how they got y'all dressing? What happened to white tees and no, you girls.
What do you think of the James Harden rumors?
Like what?
Like
I don't play certain type games.
Yeah.
So even when I see certain, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I just say
see the comment.
Push up on me with it. You know what I'm saying?
Slim Thug might have just exposed the very secret Lil Baby's been trying to keep under wraps for years. And this one, it could completely flip the way people see him. No cryptic tweets, no sneaky subliminals. Slim cut straight through the rumor mill, stared right into the camera with that sly grin, and dropped the name. According to him, it all ties back to music mogul Mike Rubin, now being connected to Lil Baby in ways fans never imagined. And the way Slim delivered it, whether he meant to or not, made it feel like he'd been waiting for the perfect moment to finally say out loud what others only whispered. But Lil Baby isn't exactly shrugging it off. He's been snapping back, firing off heated rants at anyone digging into his private life, and even warning that things could get physical if he ever runs into Slim. Still, his reaction raises a bigger question. Has Lil Baby's tough street persona just been a mask? Because if Slim's claim has even a shred of truth, it suggests Rubin isn't just pulling strings behind the scenes. He might be the driving force behind Baby's rise. And if that's the case, then maybe those long-running sugar daddy rumors weren't just rumors after all.
Ain't going for it. We stand in our era. We going with the G. We work on cars. You know what I'm saying? We change all. We do all the real man shit. You feel me? We ain't influenced by nothing.
Normally, Lil Baby doesn't waste energy responding to internet gossip. But Slim Thug's video clearly hit a nerve. It felt like all the whispers Baby had been dodging suddenly came crashing down at once. And that's when he snapped. He fired off a cryptic IG story that read, "Dudes love talking until it gets real." Minutes later, the post disappeared, but not before gossip blogs screenshotted it and blasted it across social media. The message wasn't direct, but fans didn't need clues. Who else could he be talking about besides Slim Thug? Almost instantly, people started combing through both rappers' feeds, analyzing posts for subliminals and hidden shots. And that's when one detail stood out. Slim had been taking aim at Lil Baby more than usual. So what lit the fuse? Apparently, it all started with a performance outfit. Lil Baby hit the stage in a tank top, shorts, and a pink belt, a fit that showed off his thighs and had the internet buzzing. To some, it was just a bold fashion move. But for Slim, it was proof. Proof that Lil Baby was playing right into the sugar baby rumors that have long tied him to Michael Rubin. Screens lit up with speculation, with some voices even pushing it further into claims about Baby's sexuality. That's when Slim went all in. He hopped online, visibly heated, and tore into Lil Baby. His delivery wasn't playful, it was sharp, direct, and dripping with frustration. To hammer his point, Slim even dragged Young Jock into the mix, clowning his recent stage outfit, a crop sweater that left his stomach showing. But for Slim, this wasn't just about fashion, it was about something deeper. In his eyes, Lil Baby's look was proof he was hiding a bigger truth. And fans didn't stop there. Digging through old photos, they resurfaced a shot of Baby practically glued to Michael Rubin's side. The body language, the closeness, the smiles, suddenly it didn't read like a normal group picture. To some, it looked like intimacy hiding in plain sight. Then came the bomb that sent it all into overdrive. 50 Cent reposted the photo with a blunt caption. "What the F *** is going on here?" Asterisk, that one move lit the internet on fire and sent the speculation into a full-blown frenzy. From there, the so-called receipts started pouring in. Long-standing rumors about Michael Rubin's connection to Lil Baby suddenly felt less like messy gossip and more like validation. Every old photo, every candid moment was dragged back into the spotlight as potential proof. And one particular image convinced fans they had finally cracked the code. But to understand why this speculation spread like wildfire, you have to look at Michael Rubin himself. He's not just some random industry figure, he's a power player. On the surface, most people know him as a business mogul and music insider. But behind a curtain, his name has been tied to shady whispers, high-profile connections, and even the infamous all-white parties once hosted by Diddy. For years, the chatter about Rubin's special interest in Lil Baby has only gotten louder. Wherever Baby pops up, whether it's courtside at NBA games, on private jets, luxury yachts, or those white parties, Rubin seems to be right there. And to many, his presence doesn't just look like friendship. It looks like influence. Influence that might be shaping Lil Baby in ways fans are only now piecing together. And that's where Slim Thug's accusations land their hardest punch. Because in the very performance clip Slim clowned, fans didn't just notice Baby's short shorts. Their eyes locked on something else. Fresh tattoos across his legs reading, 90s Baby. On anyone else, maybe just a cool detail. But on Lil Baby, in this moment, it felt like a neon sign pointing to something bigger, something he's been trying to hide. What really set fans off was the contradiction. For years, Lil Baby was adamant about being tattoo-free. It was part of his image. No ink, no body art, nothing. In fact, he once explained in an interview that staying clean was intentional. Tattoos, he said, could make him look ghetto. And he wanted to keep his options open for life after rap, where a clean-cut image might open more doors. So when he suddenly popped out with bold leg tattoos, it wasn't just surprising. It felt like he was rewriting his own story. And that made the speculation explode even louder.
Do you see what your new rappers, how they got y'all dressing? What happened to white tees and normal? You girls. You is all the way girls, man. Following y'all favorite rappers. D-Ray Davis, my brother. Yeah, man. Hey, man. That's in the flu in my era. I'ma just say that, man. You know what I'm saying? You better put your towel tee on or something, man. Before y'all be doing all this other. Y'all turning all the way to girls. Like, what the? Like, even the girls know it. The girls look at y'all like girls. It's weird, bro. Like, oh.
So the question fans kept asking was simple. Why would Lil Baby, who once swore up and down he'd never get ink, suddenly cover both thighs with a massive 90s Baby tattoo and add another one that read CBFW down his leg? The second that clip hit the internet, people went into overdrive. Screenshots, zoom-ins, wild captions, every angle was dissected. Some fans even claimed the tattoos weren't just random body art at all, but symbolic branding, marking him as Michael Rubin's so-called boy toy. That's when things took a sharp turn. Lil Baby seemed to realize the rumors were spiraling out of control and tried to get ahead of them. But instead of shutting the speculation down, his explanation only made the noise louder. Suddenly, all eyes shifted to his love life. At first, Baby brushed it off, denying any shady business with Rubin. He even tried laughing off that infamous photo of the two of them, saying it was nothing more than play wrestling caught at the wrong moment. But for a lot of fans, that excuse didn't land. If anything, it made Slim Thug's claims sound even more believable. Then came his podcast appearance with Lil Yas. Baby doubled down, claiming he actually had security footage that would clear the whole situation once and for all. But here's the catch, he never released it. And in the court of public opinion, holding on to receipts you never show is almost the same as admitting guilt. Instead of clearing his name, it made him look even more suspicious. But the real bombshell didn't come from Slim Thug, the blogs, or the fans. It came from Lil Baby's own baby mama, Jada Wada. Out of nowhere, she stepped in with comments that cracked the story wide open. Jada revealed that the real reason she finally walked away wasn't just the typical relationship drama. According to her, she tried to make things work, but in the end, she couldn't ignore Lil Baby's true colors. She didn't spell it out, but the way she phrased it was enough to set the internet on fire. And soon, speculation spread that those true colors might not have been about women at all, but about his alleged ties to Michael Rubin. Things escalated even further when Instagram model Teresa Levia jumped in. During a podcast appearance, she claimed she had a private encounter with Baby. And according to her, some of the things he did in the bedroom raised serious questions, enough for her to walk away convinced he might not be the straight ladies man image he's been selling to the public.
The reason why you made sure in a world of tattoos, you don't have any.
That was really my only reason, like, for being younger, like, I don't want no tattoos. I know I'm gonna have something to do when I get older.
Yes, sir.
With my money, and I don't want to be like a thug. Like, even though like I'm almost a thug, I was a thug.
Yeah.
I don't want to be no thug. You feel? I don't want people to look at me like I'm a thug. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I want. People with tattoos, and to me, you look like a thug.
Damn. Everybody like this now, then.
She didn't have to spell it out. The hints were enough. But what came next is what pushed this sugar daddy chatter from casual gossip into dangerous territory. See, people had already been side-eyeing Mike Rubin's role in Lil Baby's world. But the real tipping point came when Lil Baby himself admitted to a jaw-dropping gambling story. According to him, he once blew through more than $9 million in just 2 days on a wild betting spree. And when things spiraled out of control, guess who stepped in? Mike Rubin. Baby claimed Rubin personally called up casinos and had him banned so he wouldn't be able to gamble again. On the surface, it sounded like a caring friend stepping in to help. But after all the other receipts started piling up, fans began framing it differently. Not as a buddy looking out, but as a man protecting his investment, making sure his golden boy didn't become an embarrassment. The comparisons came fast. People said the Rubin, Lil Baby connection was starting to look eerily similar to Diddy's infamous ties to Clive Davis. And if you know how that story played out, then you understand why fans think Baby might be walking down the same dangerous path. Meanwhile, Slim Thug hasn't eased up for a second. He's still online reposting old clips, dropping cryptic hints, and daring Lil Baby to call him out by name. And here's the twist. After all the rants, subliminals, and heated outbursts, Lil Baby suddenly went completely silent. No tweets, no IG stories, no interviews, nothing. And in hip-hop, silence is never neutral. It usually means one of two things. Either an artist is quietly plotting their next big move, or they've run out of defenses and have nothing left to say. Fans, bloggers, even rival rappers know this pattern all too well. Hip-hop thrives on confrontation, back-and-forth shots, and public responses. So when someone goes dark in the middle of controversy, it creates a vacuum, and that vacuum quickly fills with speculation. Right now, Lil Baby's silence is doing exactly that. The problem? Slim Thug isn't backing down. In fact, he seems to be enjoying the chaos he's stirred up. Every time Baby chooses not to respond, Slim doubles down, reposting old clips, tossing out cryptic lines, and daring Baby to finally say his name.